Hi, Sandra Crathern, Inner Vision, talking about tips or suggestions or just ideas that come up. I'd like to offer you the opportunity to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'd love you to be able to find some sort of, whether it's just fun or inspiration or something, but just would love you to be able to have those top tips to encourage you, I guess, really, week in, week out. So do please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And today I want to talk about perfectionism, and this is dedicated to a friend of mine in Ireland called Linda, who I had a chat with this morning. When someone sort of presses your buttons a bit, and not intentionally, but they say something and it sort of resonates with you. And I've never classed myself as a perfectionist because I didn't do very well at school. I was always the kid that couldn't be bothered. My school report, makes me a bit sad, but I look back and it said, Sandra has so much potential, she could do so much better. And I just couldn't be bothered. And I think part of it was, I think people were born, when I was a child, I used to think people are born brainy and it's easy for them to do things. And of course, there are children that are like that are very bright. But generally speaking, I think people have to work for what they get. Athletes that aren't all born top athletes. One of my son, for example, is an athlete and he has to work at it. And I didn't want to put the work in. So I sort of couldn't be bothered. But what I've noticed as an adult, because of that background, I tended to want to be a bit more of a perfectionist and get things right, because it's a horrible feeling when you can't be bothered and you procrastinate and you don't reach your full potential. And it's a great feeling when you do really well and you do reach your full potential. Not that I feel that I'm there yet, but I'm working on it. So where am I going with this? Well, this particular conversation we were having was about, I'd said to her that I always post my vlog or blog on a Monday morning at 7:10, always. And she said, oh, that's interesting, is it? Always. I try and keep away from that sort of always, because it puts me under so much pressure. And it just made me think about it. And I thought, actually, yeah, I say as a coach to people, get rid of the words never, always, because they can be quite sort of negative and there's no room for manoeuvre in those words. And is it really the truth? You always do that, you never do that. So I'd like to thank you, Linda, for that, because it was really helpful for me today. Because I think I do, in many ways, try and honour my commitments to the nth degree. And it's great to do that. I'm not saying, oh no, let's chuck the towel in and not try and aim to be your best, but I'd rather try and do the best I can. And as it happened this morning, there was a series of events that happened over the weekend, and I had taken some time off and I was supposed to have gone to a retreat that I didn't go to. And this morning I got up and I knew that my vlog had to be ready, and I thought, I don't want to do that first thing this morning, I'm going to do it later. So I went back to bed, which was so lovely. I'm a health coach, and that's something I'm absolutely an advocate of, is self-care. So I went back to bed for a couple of hours and it was lovely, and then I washed and blow dried my hair, and here I am now. So there is a later vlog coming on today, and it's okay. And I would like to say that I don't get everything perfect, because I'm not perfect and no one's perfect. So that perfectionism, I don't know if it's in you at all, but maybe just let go a little bit and just be human. It's okay not to put it on. I don't imagine I'm that famous yet that there are people queuing up at 7:10 in the morning waiting for Sandra's vlog. Bless me. I'd like it to be like that, but I don't suppose there are. And so, and that's okay. So I apologise for this being late today, and it's okay. And I will aim to do my vlog on a Monday at 7:10 because that works well. But this week it isn't, and it's okay. So if you do find that you have got a little bit of that perfectionism in you, maybe just stop and sit back and take a look at it, how healthy it is. Because it was much healthier for me to not try and do something perfect today and take care of Sandra instead. So I hope you have a good week. I look forward to speaking to you next week. Thank you, Linda.